Hi, mes amours, it's Veela. Um, Today I tried to upload a song, an older one, but it didn't quite work out. It looks like it's matching third-party content or something, so I have to email people. And anyway, I wanted to upload it. We took pictures today for it and everything, but it's going to have to wait till I get permission. So instead, I thought that maybe it'd be a good idea to finally do one of my photography videos. People have often asked me to do some comments on some of the pictures I've taken, which ones are my favorite, and kind of put them all in one place. So I've figured out what my top 5 favorites are, and I'm going to go through them. Also, one thing just before I start, this is my Dr. Donna shirt from Leah. and I love it very much, so thank you, Leah. Big kisses to you. Okay, so before we start, I want everybody to get a couple of things clear. I haven't really spoken about the pictures I take with my songs because in my head it was kind of I thought it was kind of obvious, or maybe that's not the right word, just kind of that they went hand in hand, they went together. But instead of doing music videos for my songs, because that's kind of what everybody does, and I don't have the funds or the equipment to do really good music videos, I'd rather take really, really striking pictures and put them together with my songs. So each song has a picture that goes with it, and they completely relate. So I don't just kind of take a bunch of pictures and then throw them on the songs. Each song is taken for, or each picture is taken for a specific song. So with that in mind, let's go. Number 5 on my list is the song that we took for Tyler Clark's Gazer. And this song I kind of had imagined a girl who was into astronomy, and she escaped to the stars when she was feeling alone or depressed. And so for this picture, it was funny because this one it was right after Christmas, and there was, all the Christmas stuff goes on sale when after Christmas time. So there were these blue lights that I found that were, like 75% off. And I used those, wrapped them around my hands, and they looked so cool on camera, kind of glowy. And I also wanted to do those big, thick bottom lashes, which I thought looked so cool. So that's number 5 for me. Number 4 is the Raven picture for my Raven cosplay from Teen Titans that I did for Mix's Metreon. And I love this one because it really showcases the cosplay really well, which is sometimes hard to do with pictures. I had so much fun doing this one. It was funny because while we were doing the pictures, we were downtown, we were getting funny looks and everything. But the belt that I was wearing, it had kind of these jewels on them, and it was falling apart. I just glue gunned it, and it was just for the picture. And as we were going, it was falling apart, so I had to cover the broken pieces with my cape and take some strategic shots. And by the end of it, I had my cape completely over me so that it didn't look like my cosplay was broken. But anyway. Number 3 is the latest one. The one I did for Synthetic Epiphany's Tesseract. A lot of you asked me if Tesseract was from the book A Wrinkle in Time. The word was definitely inspired from it, but the song is not about the book. It's just, I took the word because I love the word and I love what it means. This picture is probably the darkest one I've done so far. Also, when I say we, because we keep doing all these pictures, it's me and then like Joshua, who he takes all my pictures, and I edit them afterwards and come up with the costumes and everything and the makeup, and so he's my cameraman. So that's who we is. For Tesseract, I have a hard time talking about this because I feel like it ruins a little bit of the magic surrounding the pictures, but anyway, I guess if you're watching this, it kind of removes a little bit of the magic anyway. But for Tesseract, I wanted it to look like I was in a mental asylum. We didn't have a padded room, so I figured that the shower curtain might look really cool if I was kind of behind it and stuff and playing with it. And it did. That's my favorite because I love the makeup in that one. I worked really hard to get my lips to look all chapped and crazy with eyelash glue, and the mascara coming out of my eye was painful but worth it. Number 2 is the Bioshock picture. This is my favorite picture we've taken of a cosplay. I think it really showcases the work that I put into that costume well. It looks so accurate. It was a perfect representation of what I wanted to show. It's actually a copy, the pose is a copy of a picture. If you search in Little Sister Bioshock, it comes up and there's a little girl kind of pointing to a butterfly. And that's what I was copying in that picture, and it worked perfectly. Also, you would never notice, but the dress was a child's medium, and there was no blood circulation going to my arm, so I had to look kind of graceful and couture while I was suffocating. Also, there was barnacles and everything. It was just a hard shoot in general, but I absolutely loved the outcome. Number 1 is the one I did for Crayon. This one I absolutely love. I feel like this one is probably the most powerful picture I've taken. Crayon, the song I did with Neutralize, was about, I mean, it could be a lot of metaphors, but I wrote it about a young boy who had died, and he was stuck in limbo land, and he didn't know where to go. He found a man who was in his car, and he said, okay, well, where am I, blah, 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 and the guy tries to explain to him, and little Crayon won't accept that he's dead. And this one I wanted to kind of look like a ghost or a statue or something along those lines, but be kind of indirect about it. This one, funnily enough, is the one that I got most flack for. People did not like this picture. They thought I looked creepy, they thought I looked ugly, I don't know. But to me, I'm never really taking glamour shots. I'm always taking the ones that match right with my song, the ones that are most artistic, the ones that I feel have the most emotion. And yeah, it's fun to look pretty and beautiful, but I think there's a lot more to beautiful than meets the eye. Things that have, you know, very strong colors, very interesting setting, things like that. There's a lot of work that goes into it, a lot of thought. This one I also liked a lot because I used the black lipstick, and it was very effective, and a lot of, people hated it, but... So yes, those are my top 5. Those are my top 5. Those are my top 5 favorite photos we've taken so far. I enjoyed talking about these because I don't usually talk about the pictures I take. So thank you, those of you who gave me the suggestion. Keep in touch. I've got a track with Ronit I'm working on like crazy, so expect that one out very soon. And as always, I send you all my love, and